So the green that Martin Gould missed when he was 46-0 up proved pivotal in that frame. How important it will be in the context of the match remains to be seen. Frame 3 next. Murphy at the table, and he's just 1 point behind.
Not straightforward to get on this next red. He's got plenty of cue power, Shaun. There's a couple of reds will go into the left corner, but he's got to play it with a little bit of pace. He might even try and screw back into the bunch here. And he's a bit unlucky. He's very unlucky if he can't get through to that red to roll it in.
That was fabulous cueing. To get power like that, there's not many players could have played that shot. Look at the screw back on that. As you say, Dennis, if he's not on one there, he's cursed. That was a really good shot.
Shaun Murphy 8.
Now this is very awkward with the red up next to the brown. Okay, if you could get a chance to leave the white over the left side of the table, you would cover that, but there's no way over there for MaRTIN from this position. Could possibly get there, but he'd have to get the extension out and play off the red that's just above the black there.
He's tapping into the pack here, so made his mind up that's what he's doing. There was actually a shot there if he wanted to play it. He could have played the red hard into the brown, and the red would have gone off the brown and off the top cushion and side cushion back down towards this end of the table, and he just could have stunned the white and left it in baulk. So that red next to the brown, as long as you can hit it thin onto the brown, you'll bring it back down the table.
Yeah, I think Shaun's going to play the shot that I suggested. He can get the white over to the left of the yellow and blue here. Just play this one with a little trace aside. Take the white over into that safety zone.
MaRTIN just looking at the two reds on the top cushion here, because if he can leave the cue ball tight there, he'd play a push up and down on this red on the left. He wouldn't leave one of those reds.
Might take the pot on here and get on the black. Tried it simply because he knew he wasn't going to leave anything easy. I'm not sure if a red goes into the middle pocket. The one that's out on its own there to the left of the pink pots. Yeah, he can get through to that one. And what a sweet shot that
is. Yes, just signs that Shaun Murphy's starting to cue a little better. You wouldn't have thought so after that initial attempt at the red that missed by a mile, but that particular shot there was beautifully cued, and the one where he tried to split the pack up likewise. So just warming to his task.
8. Nine.
Just held the cue ball in a place where he had an option there, one in the right hand middle, but this one here to the left corner is perfect. Leave himself on the black.
16.
And he's looking more like himself here. can certainly count on one hand in the world of snooker who cue the ball better than this man. And his cue action's in full flight.
24.
It's absolutely superb. It's like a laser.
Yeah, just before I finished playing, I remember going down and having 3 days practice with Shaun. He just not long-term professional, and he used to play with the strangest tip. It was one of the tips that was really spongy. You know, in fact, it was a faulty tip, but he used to play with this. And I remember watching his cue action and thinking, this fella cues the ball as nice as any player I've ever seen.
Yes, I think for people who are interested technically in the game, watch how far he takes the cue back. Cue does all the work with this fella Shaun. There's his waggles there, and he'll take it back. Look, plenty of time for the pause in your cue action, get your eyes transferred onto the object ball, but also gives you a tremendous amount of cue power, and it's all under control.
39.
It's very good when it's working well.
Fort. $47. $48.
Yeah, he's lovely to watch in the way he break bills. He's made 219 centuries in his career. He's made 36 centuries last season and 22 already this
55.
season. That's with all these PTC events. He's getting plenty of table time as Shaun.
56.
That's a great example that was of how to take the cue back there. Yeah, right back off his bridge
64.
hand. He's hitting it very well now. I know we hark back on these things, Dennis, but missing that green in the second frame for Martin Gould might have just changed this match a little bit. Started off very well, but he let Shaun off the hook there.
Well, how many times has it happened, John? You always think back and you miss a shot like that and you never seem to get a chance after. Not saying that's going to happen here, but it's amazing the number of times it does happen. Martin will be hoping that that is not the case here this evening, but Shaun's starting to look very fluent.
78.
Not going to be easy to make a century. He can get onto the red here. That's perfectly played. Terrific shot. He might even try if he wanted to and flick the other red out when he cuts this in, or he can just try and just hold it for pink or black. Can he hold it for the black? Just about.
83.
Don't think he can move this red, but he can certainly screw in behind it. Well, he could move it, but he screwed in behind it.
Oh, I knew he was going for it. What's that advert? I know a man who can. Great shot. Hasn't he taken these really well?
$98.
That's the 4th century, and we're only in day 2. Ronnie O'Sullivan still has the highest. A break of 125.
103.
And if he could pot the brown and develop the blue, he could equal Ronnie's high break. Played to leave it down the cushion. But we know with his cue action, no problem about getting back onto the pink. No century break, but he did